Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and welcome back to my Ardent Mages tutorial slash playthrough. Are you ready for action? I certainly am, and now I do need to make a small disclaimer. Let me try and say this again. Several long days have passed since the recording of the last video, the Talk A Lot edition video, so I'm not quite in the same groove as I was when I was recording this video last time. So even though for you it has only been like probably 2 or 3 days, for me it's been way longer than that. So I may not necessarily abide by everything I said in that particular video, however I still remember it quite well, mind you. I have been thinking about this game after all, and I'm going to do more or less at the very least what I said I would do, with some small changes. Now I would also like to make one extra disclaimer about the last video. I noticed something that crept into my tutoring that I need to make sure that you guys are aware of. It's my bloodlust. What can I say, I like killing people and things and stuff. I really enjoy war. It's one of the more fun aspects of Endless Legend to me. You know how I am, I like to kill people and I'm looking for excuses to do this. Right now I made a really, I would say, convincing argument that I need to make a blitzkrieg for those two particular cities, or at the very least this one with the Academic Institute in it. But to be fair, in theory I don't have to do this. In fact, it's probably a better idea not to do this. What is an alternative option? Well, you need to do two things. One, you need to retrofit your empire to be as focused on science production as possible, which I did anyway, because it will be an important part of my plan. As you can see, my cities are heavily focusing on science. Well, not really focusing, but they give me a lot of science. The mainframe is an exception because it needs to give me all the influence it can for this particular turn. Starting next turn it will go back into other things, mostly science though, not industry production. Anyway, there's that. I'll be trying to max out my science output as much as possible to that, and also I have queued up my research. So for example, I'm going to start up with state-approved theater to increase my happiness and thus increase my empire approval and thus increase my overall science production. And then I'm gonna grab some science techs that I didn't yet have, like statistical methods, very powerful technology. Now I might actually have the titanium to use it effectively, or at least try to, so I'll do something of this sort. So you can see where I'm going with this. I also queued up for the future some technologies to upgrade my pillars. I can start really spamming these pillars of knowledge. Doing all of this would get me quite close to scientific victory. I still believe, looking at the graphs, that the roving class would be able to beat me. I mean, I would be able to pull quite ahead of them in terms of science, but I'm still just barely in the 5th era, they are already in the 6th era. It would be a close call, but I think they would win. However, instead of attacking them, what I believe I could do instead is something much easier. Attack an easier target. Like, who's the orange player again? The Broker Lords. Broker Lords don't have much of a military. Last time I checked, let me confirm that, yeah, they have nothing. And their cities, they are ready for the taking. To be fair though, they only have one city in the vicinity. But it is a city and it probably has some science technology related structures in it. And I can conquer the entire empire and be friends with Draken while I'm doing this, because Draken don't like Broker Lords. So yeah, that's an alternative, and that's probably a smarter alternative. It would require me to research seafaring, of course, but if you're in my situation, I would say go for it. Just play it nice and slow and steady, make sure you're maxing out your science as much as you can, make it so that roving class cannot do anything to you, because they cannot declare war on you, and attack the Broker Lords. Take their cities to boost your science production and beat roving class to the scientific victory. Nice and easy, isn't it? I'm 95% certain that by doing this I could win the game easily, especially since the armies I have right now are more than enough to kill all of the Broker Lords, even if they reinforce. No problems. Easy victory. But I like action, and roving clans present more of a challenge, so let's do it the hard way, the stupid way, the meaningless way. Let's assume that this is a more threatening player for some reason or whatever. I don't care, it's a tutorial, let's study some worst case scenarios. Maybe you misclicked for war or something, I don't care. Let's have a war, shall we? Alrighty then, so first things first. Off camera I did get attacked by several Driders. Does it matter? Not in the slightest. In fact, now that I think about it, I probably need to destroy their hovels so they don't harass me anymore. Of course, they could also harass the Roving class, but knowing my luck, they won't. So this hero also healed up in the combat, so I will gladly give him extra attack on units because that's, hey, a useful ability. And let's queue up movement because that's all he can do for the time being, because he used up all of his movement already. My other units are also mostly used up, except for the front lines, which are about to attack. So let's just go ahead and do it. First of all, I need to decide how I want to put my units, and I don't want Scars to be on the front lines. I need him desperately to be the reinforcer for me, otherwise, if he's the one who's getting attacked, I'll have to retreat with him, because having one unit on the battlefield and reinforcing with your armies is probably the dumbest idea you can come up with, so let's not do that. Instead, let's just slowly creep in towards the enemy border and make sure that my melee-ish army is the one who's going to be closer to the potential enemy counterattack from over there than my completely ranged focused army. And now that I'm ready, let's go ahead and declare war. Nice and easy, 56 influence, start with siege of the city, 61 fortification is going to be taken out in the next 10. Now this Gaius or Geos, whatever he's called, the Earth Elemental or Guardian, he will actually not be a problem whatsoever. I can kite him, he's got 1 speed, but he will be a pain and a very slow target, so I may or may not record battling against him. We'll see, maybe I'll just record part of it, I don't know. Maybe I'll edit it out, hopefully I'll remember to do that. Anyway, that's that. Now, you might say that I'm leaving some of my cities kind of badly unprotected. That's true. Security right now, I said security, only has 3 ramblers. Nowhere near enough to defend against the enemy, but I do have an older, yes, but still a good enough army heading in to support it, which, I mean, it still has 108 attack, 56 damage. That's less than what the big guys have. I believe they have 104 defense. Yeah, that's still quite a lot, mind you, but 104 defense, and I had, how much attack? I already forgot, oops. 108, yes, I have more attack than they have defense. I can attack them quite reliably. And Mugunwa, well, it's protected-ish by 2 zealots, which will be good enough for the time being. I do have some watchtowers in the vicinity, and I doubt the Roving class will attack me from over here. If they will, then it will be awkward, but not the end of the world, even if I do lose Mugunwa, which I find rather unlikely. Besides, I can really quickly make a lot of units in mainframe if necessary. So anyway, let's end the 10 with that and see what is going to happen starting next 10 and what moves will the Roving class partake in order to try and stop me, or will they run away cowering in fear? I somehow doubt it, but it's still worth to try. I got cold engineering, which is nice. Gonna upgrade my pillars so that they give me extra effects in winter. Very useful, especially since winter is going to be upon us soon. Now, next thing is I need to produce a minimum of 30 influence in 5 turns in one of my cities. Not very difficult again. Let's have a quick look. What's the most likely candidate for that? It's at 30 influence, right? Well, mainframe right now is doing that in spades, but mainframe needs to now change its focus. But anyway, before we do that, let's go real quickly into Empire Plan and make it so that I gain extra science on districts. This is going to boost my science output by a ton, because I have a lot of districts in cities like Mainframe or Archives or even Mugunwa. Actually, Mugunwa has more districts than Mainframe does, but either way, you get the point. That's a lot of science for me, and it's well worth the extra 10 of getting extra influence for that, I believe. So, yep, let's go ahead and grab it. I'll calculate things just to be able to get that. So, there's that done. Now, Udio says, can go back into science production for a nice amount of almost 200 science. Not quite as awesome as I would like it to be, but still good enough. I don't really care about either of those two right now, do I? No, I do not. Although large-scale aquatic center does give you extra science per population city. This is actually something I tend to forget quite a lot, because it used to be different, and nowadays it actually is useful even if you don't have a city near a sea or a lake. It's not useless. It's actually quite useful. However, it costs 10 titanium, and there are other science upgrades that also cost 10 titanium but give me just flat out more science, like hold on a second, I got lost, there we go. Such as the Advanced Alchemy Lab, which, again, 10 titanium, but a lot of extra science in every district and also per population. I'd rather save my titanium for just that. In addition, I also think I have some more mining rights to put in other places. Let's have a quick look. I do have some cities with important strategic resources, so let's make sure that all my cities with titanium have mining rights already. So those guys, they should have mining rights. Yeah, I don't see mining. Hold on. they don't have mining rights because I didn't have adamantium. So archives need mining rights because I'm really desperate for the titanium. But I'm pretty sure Captain C should have mining rights already. Let's just double check it. Mining rights, it doesn't have it. Wow, okay then. I'd rather have the archives have the mining rights first, but still, it's kind of troubling. But HR support is still working on them. I see, that's why it's so slow. I was supposed to save money to buy it out. I remember now. Jeez, I wish I remembered that sooner, because I did spend some dust re-equipping some of my heroes and stuff, so that's a shame. I probably could have gotten... maybe not, it's still 1,000 something dust, so whatever. Either way, as soon as HR support has mining rights, it's gonna go much faster for all other cities as well to get more mining rights, which is really, really important in case you didn't figure it out yet. And by the way, I called the new city HR support because life support didn't fit in the spaces required. So there's that. Okay, so far it looks like the enemy is running away, trying to mostly cover for rages. Now, I know what is happening more or less. The AI script turned on that says, okay, there's a new threat, it's coming from over there are the enemies, you need to protect the capital because it is in danger, which is a relatively smart response, but hopefully it is also the wrong one, because I'm hoping that the AI will prioritize defending the capital, which of course it should, but as a result it will basically throw Calrissian in for me just right for the attacking without even defending it, which is what I'll try to do. In fact, even the Earth Guardian, which could easily attack me, I mean, it wouldn't do anything, but it could attack me, it's not trying to. And in fact, attacking this army would be quite effective because it only has like, what, 4 rangers? It would be hard to kite this guy. I would probably even get hit. Although 1 or 2 hits from the big guy would actually be helpful because, you know, my units would lose health, so they would attack better in the future. I like that. Also, the poor bastard is... Evil bastard is about to eat a bat. He just did. Thankfully, Bat is alive. Anyway, that was a story of a little berry that I don't know why we cared about, and I believe I can just move on to the next stand. Not much to be done anywhere else. Most of my cities are just working on stuff like dust-related things, which, I mean, they are important, but right now I just need the titanium, so that's why my cities aren't working on anything science-related. Also, mainframe, you have a new Anchor Wing, so please attach that to this army, and I think I'm going to... I could try to send this army through the south and scout things around. I mean, I'm a little bit scared about Mongulwa being a target for the enemy, so let's make sure that this is not the case and that, you know, if the enemy tries to go through here, I'll at least know about it, and I'll have a small army to stop them maybe as well. Of course, this army is pretty pathetic in all honesty, but it will see something. The Anchor Wings still have a lot of vision, so they will give me plenty of response time, and maybe I'll even be able to, you know, besiege the city just to annoy the enemy and slow the scientific progress even further. That would be nice. Anyway, let's end the turn. I'm very tempted to start spamming the science pillars, but I'm waiting until winter when they're gonna be more effective. Or, if not winter, at the very least my better research for pillars. Anyway, state-approved theater is here, which should give me a lot of extra science. And new quests added from dust to rust. That's annoying. So, I got... Oh, that's really bad. It's... What? That's... Oh no, that's the other one. Okay. I thought it's... There is a major anomaly, that planet-wise anomaly or whatever. I don't remember how they're called. That damages your dust output or something. I think it was dust output. Anyway, this one actually increases the strategic cost of items on Empire, which is not a problem for me at all because if you remember correctly, the white princess I'm using, well, they are using dust. The problem is Atmos, who I really wanted to make, I mean, he is using other stuff, so he now costs quite a lot, doesn't he? Still, I will make him one day, and he's gonna be absolutely amazing, so let's just look forward to that. Meanwhile, this guy is just gonna sit here, and the enemy city's defenders, they're all gonna die in the next turn because they're gonna take 170 damage. Okay, they might not die, but they will not be in the best mood, let's just say. Okay then, so unwanted oxidation or whatever is here, that's annoying. So, help gather 100 adamantium, oh yeah, now. By setting the indicated runes, each interaction will cost you 20 of this resource and will be contributed. So, yeah, best contributor will get extra 90 adamantium, which means that he'll basically spend 10 on fixing this, and each contributor will also gain 300 dust per contribution, which isn't that bad in all honesty, but I don't have that adamantium unfortunately. And where are the ruins? Over there. I cannot even get them because I cannot swim yet, and I will not bother to learn to swim, so Somebody else do that for me, please. CBA. So, alrighty then, I have a lot of dust. What was I supposed to buy out? Oh yes, the mining rights, of course. Perhaps I should have saved this dust for a possible battle, but mining rights are very important, and I'm not gonna engage in a battle right now, and the enemy didn't attack me right now either, so that's okay. Security, what are you gonna do to me, or with me, or for me rather? Honestly, there isn't much you can do that would be of any use to me. You can work a little bit harder on science, I suppose. I could make large-scale aquatic center, and next then I will still have enough titanium to make a mining rights structure in somewhere else. It costs 10 titanium, adamantine, right? I think so. So I could make security less useless in terms of science by getting this thing, which I think I will do, because right now this city is not useful for anything. It doesn't have any good boost, except for dust, actually. But I don't care about dust. I have a really nice gain of dust anyway. For some reason, I'm not even sure how I got this much, but I did. So I care about my science more. I could put those guys for double effectiveness into here. I mean, look at, but even now, actually, it doesn't give me that much dust. Extra 200 doesn't. I don't care. Extra science, however, that's important. So you do, sir, kill the Ceratan just in case. You know, better safe than sorry. I took no damage. That's to be expected. My units leveled up, nice, and the Ceratan all dead. Now, I could send those Equanks to besiege Tunnel, and you know what? I'll do just that. Why not? It's not protected, and I mean, 6 defenders. One of them is a militia, 5 others. A hero with 3 Equanks can take. Seriously, Equanks are awesome in case you haven't figured it out yet. So yeah, let's actually... I might actually be doing this Total War style rather than a Blitzkrieg style, but it's too early to tell. So far, I'm just mostly trying for Blitzkrieg. And also, Blitzkrieg does allow you to... I mean, the idea of Blitzkrieg isn't to attack a small amount of targets, it's to attack them quickly and capture them before the enemy can react, right? So I'm still doing it for the time being. Anyway, Mugunwa, you can stop working so hard on industry. I don't even remember why you were doing so. And instead focus on... whatever else. Actually, how much population... Okay, security has more population, somehow. So Mugunwa... I mean, I could get lumber mill, but that's titanium that I actually need, and I don't have forest, actually, now that I think about it. So what I'll do is, I'll work a little bit heavier on food, just so I can get it a little bit faster, I suppose. Okay, 5 10s for next population growth, that's good, and I'll still work quite heavily on science. Again, I could work on dust, but I'm now officially shooting for the science victory, so I'm not gonna do that. And the next thing is, I guess I'll just make another unit. Why not? What unit will this be? Probably a White Princess. Yeah, they're very good, very useful. It's gonna take 9 10s, but if necessary, I can rush this construction quite nicely. Although it's so long, I might actually instead go for AI. I'll be still Zealot because that's super expensive right now. So AI, and that's just 2 10s, yeah. And they're useful. Actually, they're useless ones. It's the Zealots that are more useful. Oh no, wait, that doesn't include their levels. Jeez, I keep forgetting about things like that. Okay, let's make AIs. I can make them nice and quick, and they'll be good defenders. At least decent-ish defenders, in case I need to stall the enemy for a little while. Okay then, how's my empire looking? 7! That's exactly what I wanted to see, except 30% science. Things are looking amazing. Let's have a quick look at my science output. It's actually not as amazing as I hoped it would be. But let's look over here. Okay, my science output is going high up. The roving class... Amusingly enough, it looks like they're still focusing on science quite heavily, so they really want to have the tech. I can't blame them though. Now, depending on what this tech is, things could turn out to be far worse or far better for me. I am going to make us bet that the enemy is going for Serum Itero. AIs absolutely love that tech, and roving clans are no exception. So that would make things a lot more difficult for me. Not impossible to fight, of course. Serum of Terror is not an instant win condition. It just makes things difficult for everybody who doesn't have it. And frankly, I'd rather have the roving class have the serum than me. That's actually not very useful for me because the enemy... maybe it is useful in case the enemy uses cavalry. Anyway, as I was trying to say, it's better for me to have roving class go for Serum of Terror than the science boost. Because if they get the differential engine, it's not game over for me, but it's really bad. Okay, let's reactivate the dice, thank you very much. Winter, okay, a lot less dust, I mean in fact losing dust now, which isn't optimal. And less movement as we just noticed, which, I mean it could be worse. Let's have a quick check if the enemy is creeping up on me trying to attack. No, they are not, which is good. Let's keep on moving then. And this city, well, I do want to take it, but there is a guardian guarding it. Go figure, right? But I think I can do this. First of all, let's cut off the reinforcements from Tanum. Nice and easy by besieging it. Are they going to try to attack me? No, they just had Kasais. Kasais have no much of wings. I'll just devastate them. So all they can do is sit there and die. Another city besieged by neutral army. Very nice. Roving class are gonna die so badly. I'm gonna enjoy this. And one army requires orders. This one. I think I'll continue going in this direction and just try to besiege this city. But also have a better look at what is nearby in case the enemy sends reinforcements. I'm sorry. Okay, man, I'm pumped today, aren't I? I really just noticed that I am. It feels awesome. Okay, and archives, they finished some kind of product. They have an echoing. Good. They need a defender in case I don't know what happens, anything. And mining rights next. Obviously, no questions asked. This is really important. So let's make sure. Can I actually make them in a single tent? Because that would be absolutely amazing. I'm even willing to wait with population, but the cost is getting rather high. Okay, no, 2 tents will be good enough. And the extra population goes to science because 2 population food will be enough to get me extra population, just 2 tents, which is nice. Let's leave that be. Army manual I can actually make now in mainframe, but I'm not really focused on making units right now. But I still could make it. Actually, I already have it, don't I? I made it, the army manual. Yes, I did. Okay, that's all I really need. It's mainframe that is focusing on making units, so I don't need it anywhere else. Navigation, you are good. Although navigation could make another district rather than make zealots, which would be more useful, let's be entirely frank. So let's do just that. And in terms of how you're doing, I think you should focus a little bit more on science, since you're not gonna grow in winter anyway. And in fact, I'm gonna move you slightly, and no, I'm not, because I do want the balusters to be completed at a relatively fast pace. Okay. Winter just started. It unfortunately might last for a very short time for some reason. So I will not have much time to actually use my pillars to full effectiveness, but let's try it. Now, the important thing when placing those pillars is that keep in mind, if you have a city that gives you extra science and terrain with science, because I'm pretty sure this has geomic labs, yeah, like geomic labs, try to place your pillars in an area that doesn't have any science. So for example, here are 2 tiles that don't have any science, here's another tile with no science, and here, and here. So basically covering those tiles, or those tiles in here as well, is a good idea, because by placing a pillar, not only I get benefits of the pillar itself, but additionally I also gain the benefits of whatever the city is gonna give me. So normally I would say place a pillar right here. But in this situation I would say place a pillar right here, because you cover more tiles that don't have science on it. That said, I have so much dust I can just spam it. So let's place 1 pillar over here. And let me quickly turn on the Fitzy value. Okay, I can place a pillar over here. And this will give me a nice boost on 2 tiles. Yep, let's do just that. And the next pillar will cost 333. That's still within acceptable boundaries, I would say. But I might want to spend some dust on a battle with Gaius, because I will want to attack the bastard right now, in fact. So let's just do it. And I'm going to attack with a ranged army and only a oh, right, less movement. Okay, you move like this. You move like this. It's inconvenient, I know, but I want to attack the Geos, whatever, with a ranged army, and attack him with only this army and kite him to death, because otherwise he'll be a tough cookie to crumble, and the rest of my army will just be standing in the way, basically. Okay then. I don't think I'll place another pillar. I'll wait for some other pillars to end, I suppose, because I am running a little bit thin on dust, but I can fix that. Let's have a quick look at a city that doesn't give me much sense. Anyway, oh, HR support is actually losing population. Let's fix that real quick. HR support, hello there. You make sure that you don't starve to death, thank you very much. And as for the rest of you, you move to science production, because your dust production is kind of pathetic anyway. So let's keep moving, and now let's leave one of you guys in industry so I can get sewer system on the next turn and make you ecstatic, which would be nice indeed. Okay, that's good for now. I could make a viewing station, watchtower I mean, but I already have armies covering this area, so I don't need to do that. That would be just a waste. Next city that has least science is Captaincy. So in Captaincy, I can just easily... Oh, they don't have a lot of dust production though. Okay then, okay, the other city of least science is going to be Mainframe, but Mainframe is actually quite good at science production. How about security? Security? Security has 4 sales per population and 8 deaths per population. So I could do that in security for the next 2 turns or so. Let's do it. Let's just focus on deaths until I am in the plus, but not by too much. Let's say, actually 44 was a nice amount. I liked 44. Because, you know, it will allow you to spend a little bit more than you earn. Only a little bit, but still nice. I like this. Okay, so let's do it this way in the 10, see what is going to happen, what the roving clans are going to try and do. Mind you, in this winter they can move very slowly, so even though they're cavalry only, or mostly, I'll be able to react nice and fast to whatever they try to achieve, which I'm really happy about, what can I say? But seriously, 10, you could process it a little bit faster. Now, I do want to kill this Geos. Seriously, what is happening? Thank you. Before the enemy has the Serum of Terror, which do they have yet? Let's just... Ooh, wow! Somebody... Oh, the Dragon just got killed. Holy balls! Oh no, it's Mezari. Never mind. Oh, the red one Mezari? No. Mezari is the other color. What happened to the Draken? Holy balls! Seriously, it feels like I attacked the Draken rather than the roving class. But, wow, that's surprising. Wow! What did they do? Did they sell it? They had to sell their armies. I see no other explanation to this. It's the winter that made them sell it. Okay, expansion, roving clans are still crazy. I mean, it's wise, but whatever. Population, research, they still don't have the serum. I need to kill the Geos. Food, I mean, obviously everybody's going down. I still cannot believe what is happening to the Draken. Yeah, they went really far below the 0 dust, so that's what happened there. And the roving class, oh, they are going bankrupt. They're gonna lose out a lot of their armies. If I want to attack them, it's now. And look at the size output. Oh yes, things are going according to plan. And I'm rather happy. Okay then. So pillars run out where? This pillar run out. Good. I didn't want it to be there anyway. It was only useful for settling the city and nothing else afterwards. I got some sort of science. I don't remember what it was. I should have probably checked. Doesn't really matter, does it? And I don't have enough adamantium for another mining grants, but I do have enough titanium for another science thingy, so I can do that somewhere, I suppose. So let's have a quick look-see. What city has the most science production? Archives, obviously, but it already has all the structures I can make that are science-related, I believe. Next up is navigation. Navigation? Out of all things, it's navigation. Actually, yeah, it makes sense. I've mistook it with captaincy. Yeah, it makes sense for navigation to have this much science. So I think I could give navigation extra science per population. How many districts does it have? Well, it's gonna have quite a few. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. Although it's gonna take a while to make it. Let's pick a city that also has some decent production. Let's pick mainframe. I mean, we all knew that I'm gonna want to do that in mainframe anyway. So mainframe, you are gonna get the advanced alchemy lab. It does have a lot of districts anyway, and look, 2 turns for a lot of exercise. Why not? It makes sense. It's not like the enemy is gonna threaten me with any armies, right? So yeah, let's keep on moving, nice and easy, and slowly apparently. Man, this winter is annoying actually for this war. It's not a blitzkrieg alone, it's like a blitzkrieg in winter, which is exactly what it is, but whatever. Okay, you move outside of the seat for the time being, and you very slowly move towards the Geos, because holy balls, it's gonna take forever. I'll make it one day. I will have the Guardian reinforce my army, obviously, because he's also a ranged unit. Other than that, though, that would be it. I hope I can make it before the enemy grabs the Serum of Terror. By now, I'm convinced they're gonna get it. I mean, why wouldn't they? It's AI, they love it. They might get the dust upgrade, though. It's also a likely possibility. I noticed that Broken Lords used to tend to get it quite often when given the chance. So, Roman class don't love dust as much as Broken Lords. They do love it, but not as much. So, yeah. What are you guys doing? Whatever. I don't care. I can kill you quite easily as long as you don't have the Serum of Terror. Let's have a quick check. Research. Still no serum. Good. Okay then. You move in and I will attack the Geos. And this will probably be a semi-decent spot to end the video as well. But firstly, another pillar I've ended. Over here, that's good. I wanted to end, so that's good. And something actually has grown in winter. Wow, amazing. Okay, you are incredibly slow, but that's fine. Alrighty then. Make sure that nobody else is gonna reinforce this guy. Nobody is. Let's attack. Okay, this army is not gonna reinforce because I'm not crazy. And let's see, how will I do? Will I record this? Well, I guess I will leave recording on. I'm not sure if I will not edit this out because this will take forever. The guy has 1 speed in combat, which means I can kite him effectively and extremely slowly. So, yeah. Okay, so he's obviously trying to walk forward as much as possible. And actually, oh, I didn't account for the forest. The forest might mean that he will actually be able to hit me, which is a bit of an annoyance, but let's try and make sure that it doesn't happen. So, I have plenty of range units. I do have a hero that gives me extra range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy will have range. Actually, he's even gonna move. So he's gonna move to those towns. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you will have range. You might not. So I'll move you here and then move you further into the forest. You... I could do a risky strat of trying to... No, there's a cliff over there. That would be a risky strat of doom. So let's not do that. I'll instead put the hero over here. Dangerously close to where the Geos is. But whatever. And actually I can chase the Geos around the cliff if I don't put too many units in here. So let's make it like so. And you go to this tower. Nice and easy and it should be good. I'm a little bit worried about those guys, however. So you move to here. And you move like so. So those guys will be able to move around. I'm lacking what I'm seeing, I think. Yep, it should be all good. Okay. So, my guy has deployed. It actually has better initiative than the enemy guardian, which is nice. It also has some decent movement. And I'll just tell it to move over here and attack, I suppose. Why not? I want him to be slightly on a higher ground and then attack. Afterwards, let's... You guys just... I should have held the gun over everybody just in case, but anyway... You guys are in a semi-decent spot. Maybe lure the guy towards you, why not? You guys also hold a position. Make more room for the other guys. This guy, yeah, just making sure he does have 1 speed and I'm not insane. You also hold a position and move over there and attack you. For the time being, you can try and risk staying here. Because I'm afraid that if I tell this guy to move over here, he'll suddenly move over here and be in range of Geos. So let's make sure he'll stay in range, but attack. You also stay and attack. You also stay and attack. Nice and easy. Everybody has the same orders. Attack if you can. If you can't, then just stay in place because it's dangerous otherwise. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so maybe you move a little bit backwards to here. Although then if I want to evacuate this area, it will be a bit difficult. But let's do it anyway. And let's also give myself extra attack so I can attack the enemy a little bit more effectively. So like this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and that's also 5 units, but they are more likely to hit the enemy. Well, those guys will certainly be ranged. Those guys maybe not, depending on how Geos will move. So yeah, let's give extra attack to those guys, launch the battle, and let's devastate the fool who dares to oppose me and slow. Okay, that was a critical miss, not ideal. Now I did tell the hero to move backwards, didn't I? I may have forgotten to do that. Oh, and I also... Oh, I didn't account for this guy going here. Okay, so he will be able to hit my guys. And they will not be able to run away as a result, so he will hit me every 10 after this. That's a bit annoying. And also I can't hit him whatsoever. So maybe he will be dumb enough to actually move to attack my hero, but unless he is, then this will be a problem. In fact, what would be better is if I move my scores in and tempt him to attack my scores, because my scores can run away on the next turn. So you do like this, my hero run away a little bit, and you also certainly run away. That was a stupid idea for me to move this guy over there. And same goes for you, actually. Wow, this is a dangerous situation. You move like this, and you move... Actually, you move over there-ish, and you try to attack, and you... Yeah, this might hurt a lot, because if this guy attacks me too many times, then all my units will die. Okay. He decided to go for the hero. So this actually hit, as you can see. My hero did die, which is rather annoying, but my units will now have more attack, so I'll be able to hit this guy more reliably. But I did move in range, and that's actually a problem, because the guy will now be able to hit me again, and pretty much kill my units. I will not kill them instantly, I'll still have enough life to survive, but not after the next attack, because this unit will still also be alive, which is a problem. I could kill my own unit with an incantation. It's tempting. I might actually do this. Use an incantation on my own unit, 24 damage. Let's do it. I gotta hit my own unit, make sure that this guy can instantly kill this this zealot after hitting it, so that afterwards, you know, the rest of my army will not die instantly. It's a contingency plan, because I failed up quite badly over there by making my units stay in range. So you maybe move like this to make more room for my other units. You move like this. You try to move in this general direction. This guy can move in a variety of ways, so that's a problem. You move to here. It's gonna be a pickle, isn't it? Okay, if he moves over here, by the now it's a roulette almost. I kind of want to tempt this guy to go over here, so let's move this guy over there and this guy over there, and this guy in more or less this direction. Okay, I like this, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so let's deal damage to nobody. Oh come on! Why did the Gatisha not? Oh wow, he actually did a stupid thing. Which doesn't help because now I moved in range because I thought he's gonna do the smart thing. So I'm rather confused. So I'm dealing damage to him, but still the mess up I did was quite horrible. It might cost me an army. Oh, hi there. Yeah, let's attack him from front. That's gonna work out totally well in my favor, isn't it? Okay, then that's... I mean, I'm dealing damage to him, but I will not be able to kill him, I'm afraid. I would love to, but I will not. I can also use my scrolls to heal up my zealots, but I'll only be able to heal so many of them, and Mascaros is a pretty reliable damage dealer, so let's use him to deal damage instead of doing anything else. You go on a high ground if you can, please. Thank you very much. You go over there. There is a chance, of course, of the Scaros. I mean, he's got 180 attack, so maybe he will not be able to get a full hit on me. Maybe. But let's say it out loud. It's very unlikely. You try to run away now that it's too late. Holy balls, I did not expect this guy to move in such a way. The plan totally didn't work, but whatever. That's what is gonna happen. Can you please attack my... no, he's... Okay, now this had a lot and... What the... How did he deal 134 damage? Well, it did. Either way, I was dumb. That's what happens when you're being dumb with Scoros. I should not... It's all because I moved my unit too close to him, but... As you can see, he can obviously easily be kited. It's just me being a little bit dumb, which happens to everybody every now and again, I suppose. Okay, then let's keep fighting. I also have a lot of my army, but still, am I concerned? Honestly, not. The enemy cannot win against me no matter what. This is going to set me back, but look, let's look at the bright side, shall we? I'll save some dust. Oh, and also lose the hero, which is a bit of a problem, but I suppose I can revive her. Not right now. She's gonna die for what she did. I'm gonna blame all of my failures on her. So yeah, next time I can just attack the Geos with my own Guardian, I suppose. Which is what I will in fact do. You move... oh, you cannot move anymore. Okay. So yeah, I can also attack like this, but this would be a little bit, like, ballsy. Although this guy already used his move, right? So he cannot reinforce the city, so if I attack... Oh, no, he can defend apparently, even though he was defending already. Okay then. Let's fight again, and let's this time not make a stupid mistake. This videocast is gonna be much longer than I previously anticipated. Anyway, now I have Anchor Wings, which I don't want to use, but if I have to use them, then they'll actually do damage. So let's see what happens. Let's move in far away from the enemy. Far away, I say. Very far away. And Anchor Wings can fly, so let's utilize that, shall we? You moved over here, you move like this. There's a cliff over here which I can use, like I mentioned last time. I just didn't do it because I'm bad. And the hero also can utilize the cliff, although it's a little bit crowded, but once the Inkwings fly away, it will be fine. Okay, so this guy can move one square, and this will be good. Okay then, start it off. I will give myself extra attack because I'll definitely need it, like so. Bam. You move to over here. This guy will be like so, and then on the next turn. Yeah, I need to account for the fact that this guy has a very high initiative, so let's move to... Yeah, if he moves over here, then next time he can move over here and attack my Anchorwing instantly. So let's retreat with the Anchorwing ever so slightly. Yeah, the fact that this winter... I forgot that this winter lowers my battle movement, which is actually hurting me quite a bit. Okay, so he'll move here, and then he can move again quite fast. So you actually stand in place. You move over here. The plan is to get Anchorwings out of the way, nice and easy. And you guys make sure you hold your ground, but if you can, try to attack. Come completely forgot that the winter slows my movements. That's why it's gonna get much nastier than it should. Okay, so this guy is going over there. Oh, lovely. My Anchor is going to attack. That's not what I wanted it to do whatsoever. Well, and also, I did tell them to hold position, but apparently they don't care. They are thirsty for blood. Okay then, lovely. Let's just, why not? Let's just all power up on the guy and attack him, because apparently that's what you bastards want to do, isn't it? Just go at it, go at it. Yeah, just do it. I mean, the hero moving forward, it's my fault. But everything else isn't, so... Actually, no, it is, because this Anchor had its movement blocked, and I didn't tell it to hold position, so that's what happened. Okay then. Let's just murder the bastard then. It's gonna hurt a lot. Actually, it's not because you got a critical miss. Haha, you loser. I also got a critical miss, so I guess I'm a loser too, in some way. Anyway, let's keep attacking him. If he is getting critical misses, then I can actually kill him before he kills me, which would be nice. I am, of course, throwing a lot of units against him. That's not how you battle an Earth Guardian. But a critical hit? You effing what, mate? What were his odds? I would like to know. Anyway, well, now I will lose the entire army that I have, because... Oh yeah, and I got a critical miss, that's lovely. I mean, I suppose this is a coolest here, not an Ardent Mages, so it was possible, but still, that's rather annoying. Okay, keep fighting. Hit. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yep, nice, nice, I love it. I still have an Anchor Wing, because Anchor Wings don't die this easily, but still, there's no way I can actually kill the guy now. It was a bit annoying. When I say a bit annoying, I mean it's pretty annoying. I was impatient. Oh well. The Anchor Wings will stay alive for a little bit longer, because they're Anchor Wings, and hey, look, see here. What the F is that? It's an invisible Anchor Wing. It's awesome. And now it's dead. Again, and back into being an egg. Yeah, Geos does not have to wear with eggs whatsoever. That's the cool thing about it. Okay, so I just threw an entire army for dealing basically no damage to this guy whatsoever. But that's fine. No, I'm serious. It is fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Let's get 2 of those guys out of here. New army, and merge them with that army. And I'll send this army to reinforce as quickly as possible, just in case the enemy tries to do something funny. They're far away though. I'm not concerned. It's annoying, it's stupid what I did. A single mistake costed me an entire army, and my patience costed me another one. Cool thing, I don't have to worry about this or even care remotely. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I actually have enough titanium for another advanced thingy in one of my cities, so let's quickly check in which city I can erect such a structure, and in which city I want to erect such a structure, more to the point. Navigation, I guess queuing it up will not hurt. I wanted to be there at some point, so you do that, and in fact work a little bit harder at industry. Yeah, there's no way you're starved to death in the 11 turns. In the 6, you're also not starved to death, possibly. Am I saving any turns with that? Yes, I in fact am saving turns, so let's do that. Look at him, all of that I'm gaining per turn now. Yeah, that was totally worth it. I'm being sarcastic. Obviously, that was bad move, bad play by me, but again, I don't really care all that much. Okay, under the district, it will not hurt, it will give me extra science, which is rather nice. You still have a movement point, so let's go ahead and attack Ziegler with vigor. And I believe that's it. Oh, no, no, no. Ankaf still want to do something. So I guess extra Barrow Street. I would love to place it right over here, but I can't. So for the time being, I guess I'll put... I can't save titanium, so for the time being... I mean, Dust Treasure? Dust Filtration? I mean, I can get both of these. They will both be useful in a very minor way. And then I can... do I want to have some vision? For whatever reason? Not really. If I have to do something stupid, then I guess I might as well work on a White Princess, maybe? Yeah, I mean, this city still has a lot of production anyway, so let's work on a White Princess. Why not? If I need it, then it will be able to reinforce me. Besides, you've seen how well I did against the Guardian. It was like, hey, you're hitting me! I don't care, I'm an egg. And then I'm a thing again. And then I'm an egg again. It's... I mean, it's not like I can deal much damage to the enemy, but it's not like the enemy can deal damage to me either, you know? Okay, you just walk on a Barrow Street, please. You know, extra science and stuff, why not? And also canal system, because this winter is gonna run out sooner or later, but I guess Central Market will make more sense. So Central Market, nice and easy. End the 10 and end the video cast. Ladies and gentlemen, it was PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mix Spammer or the Mighty. I murdered my entire army because I'm lazy and I don't care if they live or die. Spammer. Thank you very much for watching. What is this? Wait, what? Now, We are at war! Haven't you seen? Haven't you noticed? We are at war, dudes. We really are. Okay, let me just move this guy in, because I know that when I moved, apparently things will happen. Okay then. Unexpected. Now, I'm kind of tempted. No, you know what? Let's fight it out. Let's make this videocast extra long. Why not? I mean, there's no reason not to fight it out. So, you do, sir. Just, let's just make sure that he is... I mean, the annoying thing is that I have army reinforcing me. But this guy doesn't have much life left nowadays. So, let's have my guy in range, like so. And I have better initiative, so I don't have to worry about anything. So, you do, sir. You can walk to this tile, nice and easy, and attack the bastard. Where is the Kasai? Did he run away or something? I do not see any Kasais, that's weird. And you, for the time being, just stay away. Be ready for a flanking maneuver, whatever other maneuver I deem necessary. In fact, you move over here, nice and easy. And a 10. I mean, and combat 10, you know what I mean. Okay, so he is trying to kill the Anchor Wings. Not a big problem, except my hero does spawn over here, which is a bit annoying, but I guess this will be fine-ish. Let's in fact attack him with all I've got. I mean, Anchor Wings, as you've seen, they should live. And if they don't live, whatever. Do I care? Not by much. I mean, it's Anchor Wings, so obviously I do want them to live. Let's make this clear, but still. I don't really want to give extra defense to my units. I mean, it's extra 5 defense versus 18 attack. So, I can give my guy an extra attack, but oh... It will make hitting more likely, and no, it actually will not. It's 18 attack with the enemy's insane defense, so how about I just go ahead and keep attacking the bastard. And missing. Okay, let's see if I can actually deal some damage to him. That would be nice. Ouch, well that hurt. And yes, hero, I told you to attack him, so you instead move to this tile. Nice! I love it when you are smart like this. I was sarcastic. Okay, you move like this, and actually, can you move to this tile? Yes, you can. So you move to this tile. Hero just attack. I mean, assuming you actually feel like attacking, because apparently you don't most of the time. And let's try to kill the bastard if you can. Come on, you can do 75 damage. That's nice. Then I got hit everywhere. My hero died. I care not really, because now my Echo Wings can actually maybe hit the enemy and actually deal damage, which they did. How much life does he have? 214. That's nothing. So let's keep attacking. Nice and easy. Bam, 37 damage. He hit the egg. He killed the egg. Wow. That's a lot of damage he dealt to an egg. Poor egg. But he's gonna die now. Maybe to my guardian? Maybe? No, not really enough. Oh well. But the eggs still survive, so that's good. Keep hitting him. I know you can do it. I believe in you. 37 damage. Did he destroy the other egg? Yes, he did. That's annoying. Oh well. I still have another Anchor Wing and a hero, and a still functioning guardian. So you know what? I was supposed to end this videocast, but out of spite, GTFO, you bastard, I'm gonna murder you now. Not using my army, because my army is going to capture the city once I'm done, so offensive, nice and easy. And hey there, I'm gonna kill you now. Can you do anything about it? No. I'll just enjoy the show. So hi, you die. Well, not yet, but in a second. I'll move backwards in case he doesn't die instantly, which is, of course, a possibility if I have a critical miss. But he should die. Yeah. Oh, now you do 74 damage. Go figure. And oh no, my Guardian's attacked for 100 damage. Oh no. How about I just kill you very, very quickly? Am I being a little bit, you know, carefree right now? Yes. Do I have reasons to be carefree? Yes. I mean, this right now is just kind of sad. I'm hitting the guys and they're grateful for this. They're like, oh yes, Simba, thank you for hitting us, but still, it feels good. Okay, defenders are dead, nice and easy. City is mine. I lost way more than I should have or could have or whatever. Do I care? Not in the slightest. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It was PANCZASU, also known as the Mad Mix Bar. I think I already said that. And I'll see you online.